In today's video, I am going to work on a wreath for my front door. Spring wreath, but I may wind up leaving it all summer, depending on how it turns out. I've got this wreath form that I got at the Dollar Tree. I've got the flowers from Walmart. I've got this rope. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. We'll see. And I got some ribbon that I also got from Walmart. Got my wire cutters, hot glue gun, and scissors. So as you saw, I weaved that rope, that nautical rope, just over and under each of these wires, like over, under, turned it over, and then did it backwards all the way. And that was just one roll of the nautical rope that I got from Dollar Tree. I've had it for a while, but I think they still have it. And if you wanted to do the entire wreath, you'd probably need 3 rolls of it. But I'm only going to do this much, partially because that's all the rope I have, and partially because I just want part of the rope peeking out. So I'm going to make a floral. This half of the wreath is going to be made with the flowers, with a nice big bow in the center over here. So I just hot glued the back of these ropes on, the ends to the back, right there. That one's pretty good. This one I think needs a little bit more glue. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is nice and secure, and then I'm going to start cutting the foliage apart and finishing up this wreath. Sorry about the pounding. I don't know what Scott's doing outside. Anyway, I'm going to make an 8-loop funky bow, and I learned how to do these from Arlen's Country Craft Corner. And so I have 4 pieces cut with this print and 4 with this print. I didn't measure, I just took the entire roll and cut it equally, and then I have an extra piece for the tails. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the ends of these so that they are dovetailed, I think, or whatever it's called. So they look like that. I'm going to do that on every end of every one of these bows. So then what you do is you just fold your ribbons in half equally, and you decide how long of a tail you want, how big of a loop you want. I want my loops to be pretty big, so I'm just gonna eyeball it like that, and you kind of pinch it, hold it in your hand like this, and you take the other color, and you can do this with 3 different colored ribbons, 4 different colored ribbons, whatever you want. So I'm just gonna measure it, and then I'm gonna go the opposite direction, and you just hold them in your hand like so. And you just do that, and you don't want to stack them on top of each other. You want to lay them beside each other in your hand, and you just do this opposite colors back and forth. The other thing you want to do, which I forgot to do at the time, is to turn this bottom tail so that it's facing up, so that all of the pattern is facing the same direction, which is easier to do when you do it one at a time. I'm not going to worry about the plaid because we can't really tell. Okay, and then take a pipe cleaner, you lay it beside your thumb, kind of hold it with your thumb, and then kind of pulling with your non-dominant hand, you want to twist it, making tension so that it can get really tight on that. Then, before I forget, I'm going to dovetail the ends of my tails. Fold it in half. And twist that in to the bow as well. And then what you have to do is just fluff the daylights out of this bow, because otherwise it looks like an absolute mess. But once you fluff it, it's going to look really nice. I've got a couple of pieces of greenery left over, and I think I'm going to use these to kind of fill in here so that you don't see the wire ties. There it is on my front door, hanging on my front door. And it's so pretty. I really like it. I really like how it turned out. It's so pretty. I almost hate to hang it on my front door because I won't be able to see it that much unless I have the door hanging open. But it's a nice sunny day today, and I think I am going to leave the door hanging open so I can enjoy this wreath for a while. This is what it looks like hanging on, you know, with my door shut. This is what you'd see if you came up to my front door. Boy, that is pretty. I really like it a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That's one way you can really help my channel out, is by giving my videos thumbs up. Even if you don't have time to make a comment, which I love reading your comments, but I understand that you don't always have time to do that. Just hit that thumbs up button. That's one way you can really help my channel out. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.